While hearing directly from IRS agents Shapley and Ziegler, we will also examine new documents they have provided that are protected under Section 6103 of the tax code. I will be asking the committee to make the proceedings of both our hearing today and those documents available to the public at the conclusion. While I cannot get into the specific details about these new documents, it's important to keep in mind what you already know. Based on evidence released in this impeachment inquiry so far, number one, President Biden lied. Despite what he claimed, not only has evidence shown he was aware of his office being sold around the world to the benefit of his family, but following the trail of money, it now appears he was both directly involved and directly benefited from his son's business dealings. Number two, Chairman Comer has revealed that President Biden himself, using fake names, attempted to hide his communications from public scrutiny. Number three, the Bidens moved an unimaginable sum of money amongst family members and papered it as loans from the International Bank of Joe Biden. The president's loans to family members raise serious red flags and should have resulted in reported interest income. Number four, Kevin Morris, acting as a special benefactor to the Biden family, paid at least $2 million in Hunter Biden's tax debts during a key time in 2020 when they would have been a huge political liability for the Biden campaign. These are facts, not opinions. Today we will consider additional new evidence, and before I hand it off to Chairman Comer, I want to address a key claim Democrats have made that is completely false. Democrats have described the now over 1,000 pages of released documents and witness testimony as, quoted, cherry-picked. Despite participating in all transcribed interviews, Democrats have since misrepresented witness testimony that confirms the allegations made by our whistleblowers, and they have failed to provide any contradictory documents. It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to back it up. We have backed up every claim we have made. I now pass it to Chairman Comer.
Thank you, Chairman Smith. Two brave IRS whistleblowers came forward to blow the whistle about misconduct in the Hunter Biden criminal investigation. They testified how investigators were prevented from following evidence that could have led to Joe Biden. Justice Department officials didn't want to talk about Dad or the big guy. Why is that? Because the evidence leads to Joe Biden. This week we revealed how Hunter Biden's corporate entity, Owasco PC, made direct monthly payments to Joe Biden. Owasco PC is under investigation by the Justice Department for tax evasion and other serious crimes. Chinese and other foreign entities funneled millions of dollars into Hunter's Owasco PC. And some of this money landed in Joe Biden's bank account. These direct monthly payments to Joe Biden are part of a pattern revealing Joe Biden knew about, participated in, and benefited from his family's shady business schemes. Joe Biden lied when he told Americans he never spoke to his family about their business dealings. In fact, Joe Biden spoke, dined, took meetings, and had coffee with his son's foreign business associates. Joe Biden lied when he said his family didn't make money in China. Evidence shows the Bidens received millions from Chinese nationals and entities. We've even traced how laundered China money landed in Joe Biden's bank account. Our investigation continues to produce evidence revealing President Biden's corruption and litany of lies. We will continue to follow the facts and provide transparency and accountability that are owed to the American people. I turn it over to Chairman Jordan.
Let me thank Chairman Smith and Chairman Comer for their great work. I would just say this. The White House's, I think this is the bottom line, frankly, the White House's story has changed multiple times. The Justice Department story has changed multiple times, but the story and the testimony from Mr. Ziegler and Mr. Shapley has not changed, has not wavered, and it has stood up under several hours of cross-examination in the Oversight Committee when we had a hearing. Their testimony has been validated by every single witness we've talked to. We've now talked to 3 U.S. attorneys, 2 FBI agents, and other people in the Justice Department as part of our work. In the depositions and interviews we've done, no one has refuted what Mr. Shapley and Mr. Ziegler have said. We issued a report this morning, just came out talking about this, that their testimony has stood up, and their testimony has stood up. You know why? Because they're the ones telling the truth. And today they're going to release more information in the Ways and Means Committee, and we appreciate the work that Chairman Smith and his committee have done on this, and I'll turn it back over to the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee.